Good morning, students. In the last class, we discussed that what is the difference between work and heat. Okay, that is similarities between work and heat, and what is a heat is a path function, or that what is the sign convention for heat, or all things heat, and we discussed. Today, we have to discuss that is numericals. One numerical we explain here, a simple one. Okay. Listen here. What is the question given? A cylinder contains 1 kg of a solvent fluid. Okay. 1 kg of a solvent fluid means 1 kg means what? It is your mass. What is given? Mass is given. At an initial pressure of, okay, first I will read that question. Afterwards I will explain that what is the given data. A cylinder contains 1 kg of solvent fluid at an initial pressure of 20 bar. The fluid is allowed to expand reversibly behind a piston according to a law PV raised to 2. That PV raised to 2 means PV raised to N. That equal to constant. Here N equal to 2. Until the volume is doubled. Volume should be doubled here. The fluid is then cooled reversibly at constant pressure until the piston regains its original position. Heat is then supplied reversibly with the piston firmly locked in position until the pressure rises to the original value of 20 bar. Calculate the net work done by the fluid for an initial volume of 0.05 meter cube. Okay. First, what are the given data? Okay, listen here. First here, a cylinder contains 1 kg of solvent fluids. 1 kg is what? 1 kg is your mass right here. Therefore, M equal to 1 kg. Okay. At an initial pressure of 20 bar. Initial pressure means so much, that is P1 here. That P1 should be 20 bars here. P1 equal to 20 bar. The fluid is allowed to expand reversibly behind a piston according to a law PV raised to 2 equal to constant. Here PV raised to 2. Okay, that is, you have to go through that. PV raised to 2 is which process you have to identify that. Okay, PV raised to N equal to constant. Okay, this is your polytropic process. Okay, for polytropic process PV raised to N equal to constant means here PV raised to 2 equal to constant means instead of N, what is there here? 2. Therefore, N equal to 2. See here, this is for polytropic process. Okay, for that polytropic process, reversibly draw the PV diagram such that you have to draw that 1 to 2. The curve should be like reversible. Okay, for that here, the fluid is allowed to expand reversibly behind a piston according to law PV raised to 2 equal to constant. In this case, according to that polytropic process, the PV diagram should be reversibly in the form of 1 to 2. Therefore, write here reversible. Okay. First 1 to 2 process is over. Okay. Next is what? PV raised to equal to constant until the volume is doubled. Volume should be doubled means, listen here, V2 equal to 2V1. Why V2 equal to 2V1 means here at the end you will suggest that end point. 2 he will talk that point number 2. Volume should be double means V2 should be equal to 2 times of V1. Okay, that should be V2 equal to V1. Okay, what is V1? You have to check next sentence is given. Last one. The fluid is then reversibly at constant pressure until the piston regains its original position. Okay, up to reversible this is over. Next, heat is supplied reversibly with the piston firmly locked in position until the piston rises to the original value of 20 bars. Here, piston rises to original value means at the time, okay, 2 to 3. Okay, this is constant pressure we are talking about. That constant pressure means the line should be perpendicular to this y-axis. Okay, that is 2 to 3. The fluid is then cooled reversibly at constant pressure, because constant pressure is mentioned here. For that constant pressure, that 2 to 3 process should be in constant pressure. Therefore, I have to write a straight line. Okay. Heat is supplied reversibly with the piston firmly locked in position until the pressure rises to the original value of 20 bar. See here. Now, here you have to complete that process up to 20 bar. Initial pressure is how much? 20 bar. Therefore, here you have to join that from 3 to 1 straight line, because end up to how much? 20 bar. Okay. Rise to the original value of 20 bar. That P1. Therefore, see here. Calculate the net work done by the fluid for initial volume of 0.05 meter cube. Here you have to find the value of net work done. Net work done means what here? What is the work done in each process? What is the work done in 1 to 2? What is the work done in 2 to 3? What is the work done in 3 to 1? Next, finally, you have to add all things. Work done in 1 to 2 process plus work done in 2 to 3 process plus work done in 3 to 1 process. This is your net work done. Okay. For initial volume of 0.05 meter cube, here it is given. Initial volume of 0.05 meter cube. What the initial volume means? What is the notation? 1 means V1. See here. Initial volume of 0.05 meter cube. Okay. These are the given data. Okay. What you have to find? We have to find one by one. We have to find the work done in each process. What is the work done in 1 to 2? What is the work done in 2 to 3? What is the work done in 3 to 1? Okay. For that, consider first process 1 to 2 is what? By saying the sketch polytropic, because that is reversible. For that, in general, what is the form given? Here, see here in the question. PV raised to 2 equal to constant given. Okay. For that PV raised to 2 equal to constant, I am to write PV raised process 1 to 2 polytropic. PV raised to 2 equal to constant. Therefore, I am to write PV raised to 2 is general process. I am to adopt that for 1 to 2 process, because 1 to 2. That is P1 V1 raised to 2 equal to P2 V2 raised to 2 equal to that equal to constant. Therefore, P2 equal to, find the value from P2. P2 equal to what? P1 into V1 by V2 by whole raised to 2 by simplifying. That equal to 20 into P1 is given 20 bar 20 into V1 is how much? 0.05 meter cube. Okay. That V1 by V2. That is 0.05 by 0.1. Simplifying, right? I am write V1 by 2. You simplify and get raised to 2. Therefore, V2 after simplifying you get the 5 bar. 1 bar equal to 10 raised to 5 Newton per meter square. Therefore, here I will write as 5 10 raised to 5 Newton per meter square. Now, what is the work done in polytropic process? 1 to 2, that is work done equal to P1 U1 minus P2 V2 by n minus 1. Okay. Why you have to calculating P2 means here, because P1 you know, P1 given, V1 given, P2 we don't know, therefore you have to find the value from P2. V2 you know, therefore once you know all values substitute here. Finally, P1 is 20 into 10 raised to 2. Why 20 into 10 raised to 2 means? See here, pressure should be 20 bar. 1 bar equal to 10 raised to 5 Newton per meter square. Okay. And to put in kilo. Therefore, remove that 10 raised to 3, 10 raised to 5, split that 10 raised to 5 means 10 raised to 2 into 10 raised to 3. 10 raised to 3, keep that kilo, remaining 10 raised to 2 right here. There 20 10 raised to 2 into volume V1 given 0.05 minus P2 V2. P2 is given, P2 is finding 5 10 raised to 2. 5 means 5 10 raised to 2 in terms of kilo into V2 is given divided by n. PV raised to n means n is how much here? 2 minus 1. Finally, what work done is 50 kilojoule for 1 to 2 process. Next, you move to that 2 to 3. Check that 2 to 3 process is what? Find the work done. 2 to 3 is what? Your constant pressure. What is the work done in constant pressure process? Work done is equal to P2 into, see here, V3 minus V2. That work done in constant pressure is what? P dV. P into highest pressure minus lowest pressure. That P3 minus P2. V3 minus V2. In this case, work P3 V3 minus P2 V2 equal to P2 into V3 minus V2. Take P2 as common, because constant pressure means here P2 equal to P3 here. Therefore, once P2 equal to P3, take P2 into, because you know value of P2, inside bracket V3 minus V2, close that bracket. What is the V3 here? By seeing that sketch, see a straight line. Volume is constant means V3 equal to V1 here. Therefore, V3 is same as V1, work done equal to P2 into, I am to write, replace V3 by V1 minus V2, that equal to, what is P2? P2 you know that, 5 bar, the input in terms of kilo, 5 into 10 to 2 into, V1 is what? 0.05 minus V2 is what? 0.1. Finally, you got the value of work done is minus 25 kilojoule. Why? Because minus 25 means here sign convention. Work done on the system is negative. If work done by system is positive. Okay. Now process 321. It is what? Constant volume process. What is work done in constant volume? That is 0. Therefore, in constant volume, remember that work done should be 0. Therefore, add all these three work done. What is the work done in 1 to 2 or 2 to 3, 3 to 1? Add that. Therefore, net work 1 plus 2 plus 3 means equation 1 plus equation 2 plus equation 3 of work done. Therefore, net work done equal to what? 50. In work done in 1 to 50 plus 25 plus into minus is what? Minus 25 plus work done constant volume is 0. Therefore, finally you got 25 kilojoule. This is the in general work done in this process. Okay, just here you have to remember that what is given question, from that write the given data, based on that you have to write the PV diagram. Once you write the PV diagram, it is simple. Okay, I hope that is clear. Thank you.